Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online teaching academy Ekalaiva. Today we are going to see 4th standard. Topic is division. Exercise 4 and 5. In exercise 4 we are going to learn how to divide a given number by 10. Children, we have two methods to find out the answer. The first method which we use normally and the other method is a shortcut method. Let us do the sums in both the methods. First we will do it using the usual method. First question is 89 divided by 10. Listen children, here 89 is a dividend and 10 is a divisor. First let us arrange the numbers, then we will divide. Draw the division bar. We should write the dividend always inside the division bar. So let us write 89 in the division bar. And the next term is the divisor. We should write the divisor outside the division bar. So now we are going to divide the number 89 by 10. So here the divisor is 10. So we have to use the 10 times table. Let us recite the table. 10 ones are 10. 10 twos are 20. 10 threes are 30. 10 fours are 40. 10 fives are 50. 10 six are 60. 10 sevens are 70. 10 eights are 80. 10 nines are 90. Look at the dividend children. Here we have only 89, but in the 9th time we are getting 90. So we have to take the previous one, that is 8th time. 10 eights are 80. So we are going to write 8 in the quotient, 80 below the number. Now we have to subtract the numbers. 9 minus 0, 9. 8 minus 8, it is 0. So the number which is above is the quotient and this is the remainder. So now let us write the answer. Quotient is 8 and the remainder is 9. This is what the answer. Now let us do the same sum using the shortcut method. First write down the given number 89. Now write down the place values, ones, tens. So 89 is the given number. We have written the place values also. Now in the shortcut method, the digit which is in the ones place is the remainder and the rest of the digits are quotient. So here we have only 8. So this is what? The quotient. Listen children, I will explain again. The digit which is in the ones place is the remainder and the rest of the digits are quotient. Because here the divisor is 10, we have only 1 0. So we have to take only one digit, that is ones place, we have to take it as a remainder and rest of the digits is a quotient. So here look at the answer. Quotient is 8 and the remainder is 9. In both the methods you will get the same answer, but it is the shortcut method is very easy to follow. Now let us move to the next sum. 564 divided by 10. Let us arrange the numbers. 564 inside the division bar and 10 is the divisor, so we should write outside the division bar. As I told you, here the divisor is 10, so we have to recite the 10th table. Just go through the tables. Whether you have 56 in the table, why we have to choose 56 alone? Yes, I will tell you. Here the divisor is a 2-digit number. So we have to take only 2 digits in the dividend also. So now let us check whether we have 56 or below the number in 10th table. Yes, look at the table. 10 5s are 50. 10 6s are 60. So now tell me which one we have to choose, whether 10 5s are 50 or 10 6s are 60. Yes, we have to take the 5th time. So write 5 in the quotient, 50 below that number. Now let us subtract 56 minus 50. 6 minus 0, 6. 5 minus 5, it is 0. Now listen the remainder, children. It is smaller than the divisor. So now we have to bring down the next digit. Listen the number. It is 64. Now again we are going to check in the 10th table. So we have to choose 64 or below the number. Look at the table. 10 6 are 60 and 10 7s are 70. Here the product is bigger than the dividend. So we are going to choose the before one. 10 6 are 60. So we are going to write 6 in the quotient, 60 below the number. Now subtract 4 minus 0, 4. 6 minus 6, it is 0. So we have completed the division. The number which is above is the quotient and this is the remainder. Now write down the answer. Quotient is 56 and the remainder is 4. We got the answer. Now let us do the same sum using the shortcut method. Write down the given number. The given number is 564. As I told you, write down the place values now. Ones, tens, 100. So when you are dividing a number by 10 in the shortcut method, you have to choose only the 1th place and this is called it as remainder. And the rest of the digits are quotient. Yes, now tell me what is the quotient and remainder? Yes, quotient is 56 and the remainder is 4. Is this clear? Yes, we will move to the next question. The next question is 4567 divided by 10. Now we will arrange the numbers in the division bar. 4567 divided by 10. 10 is the divisor, so we are going to check in the 10th table. So as I told you here, the divisor is a 2-digit number. So we have to choose 2 digits from the dividend. So we have 45 now. Now look into the table. 10 fours are 40 and 10 fives are 50. We are going to choose the 4th time because 50 is greater than the number. So write 4 in the quotient and write 40 below the number. Now subtract 5 minus 0, it is 5. 4 minus 4, yes, it is 0. Now look at the number. 5 is smaller than the divisor, so we cannot divide. We are going to choose the next number. So take down the next number. Now we have 56. Again look into the table. 10 fives are 50 and 10 six are 60. Which one we have to take? 10 fives are 50 because 60 is greater than the number. So we have to take the 5th time. 10 fives are 50. So write 5 in the quotient, 50 below the number. Now subtract these two numbers. 56 minus 50. Yes, answer is 6. Now we are going to bring down the next digit, 7. Now we have 67. Yes, tell me the term, which one we have to choose here? 10 6 are 60. We have to take the 6th time. So write 6 in the quotient, 60 below the number. Now subtract the numbers, children. 67 minus 60. What is the answer? Yes, 7. So the number which is above is called the quotient and this is the remainder. Now let us write the answer. Quotient is 456 and the remainder is 7. Shall we do the same sum in the shortcut method? Yes, write down the numbers. 4567 is the given number. Now write down the place values. Ones, tens, 100 and 1000. So we are going to take only the ones place as the remainder and rest of the digits are quotient. So answer, quotient is 456 and the remainder is 7. Now compare the answers. In both the methods we are getting the same answer. Is this clear, children? Yes. Now we will move to the next exercise. In this exercise we are going to learn how to divide a given number by 100. So in the previous exercise we learned how to divide a number by 10 and here we are going to learn dividing by 100. So now let us do the sum in the usual method. Then we will move into the shortcut method. Arrange the numbers in the division bar first. 689 divided by 100. So 100 we should write outside the division bar. 689 is the dividend, so we should write inside the division bar. Here the divisor is a 3-digit number, so we have to take all the digits together. So we have to take 689. Now look into the 100th table. 106 are 600. 107 are 700. Here we have to take the 6th time. That is 106 are 600 because 700 is greater than the dividend. So write 6 in the quotient, 600 below the number. Now subtract the numbers. 689 minus 600, 9 minus 0, 9. 8 minus 0, it is 8. 6 minus 6, yeah, it is 0. Yes, now listen, the number which is above is the quotient and the number below is the remainder. Now let us write down the answer. Quotient is 6. What is the remainder? 89. So this is what the answer. So like we have used in the previous method, here we are going to use the shortcut method. When we are dividing by 100, we have to take the ones and tens place as the remainder, and the remaining digits we have to take it as a quotient, because here the divisor is 100. In 100 we have 2 zeros, so that we are taking the ones and tens place as a remainder and rest of the digits are the quotient. So here write down the given number. 689 is the given number. So now ones, tens, 100, these are the place values. As I told you, you are going to take ones and tens place as the remainder and rest of the digit is a quotient. Is this clear, children? Now let us write the answer. Quotient is 6 and the remainder is 89. Now you can compare the answers in both the methods. Listen, quotient is 6 and the remainder is 89. Now we will move to the next sum. The next sum is 800 divided by 100. Shall we arrange the numbers? Yes. $800 divided by 100. Now we have arranged the numbers. Listen here, 100 is a divisor. So we are going to use the 100th table. Look into the table whether you have 800 or below the number or above the number. Look into the table. Yes, in 8th term we are getting the exact number. 100 8s are 800. So we are going to write 8 in the quotient, 800 below the number. So if you subtract 800 and 800, you will get 0. So here 8 is a quotient, 0 is a remainder. Is this clear, children? In this sum we are getting the dividend exactly in the table, 8th time we are getting. So I have written 8 in the quotient, 0 is the remainder. Now let us write the answer. Quotient is 8, remainder is 0. Now we are going to do the same sum in the shortcut method. Write down the number 800 and now we are going to write down the place values. Ones, tens and 100. These are the place values. So as I told you, the numbers which is in ones and tens place is the remainder and rest of the digits are the quotient. So here what is the remainder and what is the quotient? Yes, quotient is 8 and the remainder is 0. We no need to repeat the number 0. So I have taken only 1 0. So quotient is 8 and the remainder is 0. Shall we move to the next question? Yeah, listen the next question. It is 8090 divided by 100. Shall we arrange the numbers? Draw the division bar. 8090 divided by 100. Here listen children, we have only 3 digit divisor. So we are going to take only 3 digits in the dividend. So now we are going to take 809 alone. Look into the table. 100 8s are 800 and 100 9s are 900. Here we are going to choose the 8th term because 900 is greater than the dividend. So we are going to take the 8th time. Write 8 in the quotient, 800 below the number. Now subtract these two numbers. 809 minus 800. 9 minus 0, it is 9. 0 minus 0, it is 0. And 8 minus 8, it is 0. So now we have only 9. We are going to bring down the next number as the dividend is smaller than the divisor. So now we have 90. Listen children, again here we have a smallest number. When we compare to the divisor, 90 is smaller than the divisor. So we are going to stop dividing. So what is the quotient here? It is 8 and the remainder is 90. See here 90 is smaller than 100 and here we don't have any more numbers. So we have to stop. Now let us write down the answer. Quotient is 8 and the remainder is 90. Now we will do the same sum using the shortcut method. Write down the given number. What is the given number children? Yes, it is 8090. Now what we have to do? Yes, write down the place values. Ones, tens, 100 and 1000. These are the place values. Now we have to choose only the digits which is in ones and tens place. This is the remainder and rest of the number is the quotient. Here listen children, we are getting 0 here. Where is the 0 in this quotient? Yes, here we have only 0 in the dividend. So in this case, we have to write down the 0 in the quotient. Okay, is this clear? Here we have only 0. So when we have only 0 in the dividend, we should write in the quotient also. Now the answer, quotient is 80 and the remainder is 90. Is this clear, children? Yes, we'll see you in the next class. To receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you, children.